Are you ready?
Am I?
Hello and welcome back to So Biased. On today's video, I am actually making a commission for a friend, and my friend has commissioned me to make the jacket from Howl's Moving Castle. If you're not familiar with anime or Studio Ghibli, this is one of the most popular animes that's been made in recent years. It is about a wizard by the name of Howl who has a castle that walks around and has doors that are portals to different cities, and it is full of magic and spells and witches and scarecrows. Oh my. Howl's kind of a emo teenager with magic powers. That feels right. And he is all about the drama. So his jacket is this beautiful pink and gray harlequin diamond patterned flouncy gold gigantic thing that he often wears as a cape and flares around and picks up the wind with glorious drama. So when my friend got in touch with me and asked me if I could make this for them, I was super keen. I did not realize how difficult it would be. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have said yes. Obviously, you can't buy a pink and gray harlequin diamond fabric, so I knew I would have to make that from scratch, and was not looking forward to it. We hemmed and hawed a bit over materials and how it would be made, and they mentioned they wanted something they didn't have to iron or dry clean, and something that wasn't too warm because they tend to overheat a lot, so not some big bulky thing. And it occurred to me, because we both live in Vancouver, that rain jacket would be the best idea. In Vancouver, it rains all the time. Literally raining right now. It's been raining all day, it's been raining all week. It's June. And so I went online and I found a place that sells performance athletic outdoor fabrics. So I got a waterproof vinyl in pink and gray. I will link the store down below. And I got from my local fabric store a nylon lining fabric in red because the lining of the jacket is red. And I also picked up some of the white vinyl as well because the cuffs are all in white and gold piping. For this one, I didn't have a pattern. I had no idea where to start, so I ended up actually drafting my own pattern. Cue dramatic music here. But the results are totally worth it. I think you guys are gonna love it, and let's get sewing. Fabric has arrived. This is exciting. So I got this waterproof nylon, I think it is. It's like a rain jacket material, but it's like a light kind of windbreakery rain jacket material. So I got it in the gray, and then the pink, and then the white. This is actually the outside, but yeah, white is white. So I'm going to be starting by making a mock-up. I got to get the lining fabric, and I'm going to make a mock-up out of the liner, and then start making this. Mina, what do you think? You approve? Okay, I guess not. Okay, I did the fitting with mock-up number 1 and made some alterations. So my friend wanted a bit more taper at the waist, so I took a little bit off of the waist and wanted it much longer and with a big flare. So I added a big flare to the bottom, and I did the same to the front. I also adjusted the neckline in the front. The sleeves, my friend wanted much drama, so they asked for great big wide cuffs and much longer sleeves. But the cool thing is the size of the cuff they wanted is exactly the size of their bicep, and so it ends up being just a completely straight sleeve, which is interesting. Yes, I do this on wrapping paper. It has a grid. So I cut all this out again, and I have made mock-up number 2, which is da, 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 da. So you can see it has more of a flare at the bottom, and the sleeves are longer, and the sleeves are wider, and the neckline is a little bit lower, and it has a little more flare at the bottom and at the cuffs. We will do another fitting and then hopefully move on to the main material. So the inside of the jacket is red, as you can tell. So I picked up this red vinyl lining fabric and I cut out basically the exact same shape as the outside. So 2 sleeves, front, left and right, and a back piece. Once I get it inside, I'm probably gonna put some gathering in down the center, because since this is on the inside of the jacket, it's going to need to be a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to bag line it. The jacket itself has that gold piping along the sides, so I'm going to use the gold piping when I bag line it on the cuffs and on the inside here, but there isn't the gold lining at the bottom, so I'm probably just going to bag line that the traditional way without the piping in between. But I did do a serger stitch with my sewing machine on the edges, because this stuff actually does fray. And then I am going to make the outside and hopefully finish off the diamonds. Diamonds are taking forever. Oh my god, so many diamonds. Okay, I'm taking another break from sewing diamonds because they take forever. And I'm gonna work on trim. Now this is a gold bias tape, so you can see, it's already pre-made out of this gold lame, which is really nice. And I also picked up this basic white cord. So what I'm gonna do is, I admit I picked up one of those presser foot kits online, and one of the things I have is this, and this is a cording foot. So it has these two kind of grooves cut out of the bottom for single or double cording. And what I'm going to do is I am going to insert the cord into the bias tape and fold it over. So insert it in, fold it over, and then run it underneath. So it runs in the channel of the cording foot, because you can see it just kind of sits nicely in there and runs through without moving sideways. Progress has been made on the jacket. So these are the front panels, and what I did with these is an old quilting trick. And what you do is you just sew strips of fabric together. So I had a gray, pink, gray, pink, and then just slice them at an angle. And if you have a quilting ruler, one of these guys, you'll see it has all of these angles on it, and so the 60-degree angle is the diamond angle. So if you put the fabric on an angle, so you'll see it's 30 degrees if you cut it this way. Let's see, it basically lines up, or it's 60 degrees if you line it up this way. And you can cut that off, so you make strips of 4, or you can do 6 or 8, but I usually didn't need much more than 4. And then I made a big panel, and then I laid the front pieces on top of it, and then just cut out one big piece. So this is the front side of the jacket with all of the lovely Harlequin diamonds on it. And next up is pretty simple, is we sew the jacket into the shoulders, so front shoulder and back shoulder together. And then I did it where I sewed the top of the sleeve into here, and then just did one seam all the way down under the arm and to the bottom. And I'm going to repeat that on the other side and sew in the other side. And then I have a great big collar piece, and so the collar is going to get sewn into the collar because it is pink on the outside and red on the inside. So the liner, which is all done, the inside of the collar is going to be the liner, and there'll be gold piping all around here, and there'll be gold piping on the front of the coat. So it'll be just one continuous line of piping all the way around the collar and then down the front. It doesn't go around the bottom, but it will look very much like the lovely gold piping we have on the arms. So that is up next. So the jacket is mostly finished now. What I did is I did the sandwiching where I put the piping between the front and back layers inside out, sewed it together, and then I top stitched to keep it all down so that the lining would actually stay. So I bag lined all the way down the front and then across the bottom and then back up the front, so we have the piping there, and left the collar open. For the collar, instead of using the regular cording, I used pipe cleaner because my friend wanted the super dramatic collar. So with the pipe cleaner, you can actually bend it to do what you want and it will stay there. To close it up, I had to fold this side in and this side in and sandwich this between, and then just top stitch around to hold it in place, which is the same thing I did for the sleeves. So I'd already sewn the piping in here, and then same thing here, I sandwiched this down, so folded in the top layer, folded in the bottom layer, got this in between it, and then top stitched along that entire edge. So we have the red lining, we have the white on the sleeves, and I completely forgot, I can't believe it, you guys, you'll need to forgive me for this, I didn't put in pockets. So I took it all out and added pockets, because you gotta have pockets, especially on a jacket, right? So it has great big, deep pockets that I can get half of my arm into now, which, yay. And it's pretty much finished. I hope my friend likes it. All right, shall we take it out? So everyone, this is Bree. This is who I made the jacket for. So you have not seen the jacket yet, is that correct?
No,
Are you?
I have not.
Are you ready?
Am I?
It might, oh crap, it might be a little wrinkly because it's in my trunk.
That's okay.
But here we
Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Oh.
And you're forgetting the best part. It has pockets.
It has pockets. It has big pockets.
It has huge freaking pockets.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good.
Yay! So that is the Howl's Moving Castle jacket. I am so happy with how it turned out, and my friend is too. You could see their reaction when they first saw it, and since then have been wearing it everywhere. And the best part about the jacket, it is just all drama. The sleeves ended up being really big, and it ended up being really wide. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. Please feel free to leave a comment. Every comment you leave, every interaction with the video bumps me up on the algorithm and helps me get my channel out there and helps the algorithm. Please leave a comment and let me know what you thought of the project. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if you have any ideas for future videos, I'd love to hear them. Or if you have a project you're working on, I'd love to hear about that too. But until then, stay happy and healthy, take care of each other, and see you soon. Bye! There's a sleepy puppy over there and it's really adorable, but the whole camera setup is done, so I can't show you, but just I can assure you there's an adorable puppy with her head drooped over the side of the couch, and it's freaking cute. How do you describe Howl? Maybe the tea will help me think.